Wow.
Hello, all you boys and girls, and welcome to the mechpit. I am Ironcaster here to get us going for the week because we can't just mope around and hate the fact that Monday's come and the weekends have gone. The reality is we have to take it for what it is. Uh, I am Ironcaster here to get you going for the week, and I was kind of stopping and thinking to myself today, what did I want to talk about today? What was my little nugget of a thought that was stuck with me today that I wanted to, stop and talk about. And I suppose for today, uh there's for a few minutes here. There's one particular story from my neck of the woods that has a tendency to come up right around this time of year, and today being the anniversary of it is certainly no different. Uh, I am talking about the 50th anniversary of the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Uh, one of those one of those little stories that has gone on to have a legacy all its own. The tragedy of it, it's become this haunting story, this great loss, this tragedy that has persisted for 5 decades. And it's and growing up here in the great state of Michigan, it's always kind of come up into my mind, especially when you happen to go along the lakes. You just have a tendency to see, all of you see all the lighthouses, all the reminders of the the terrible shipwrecks, the lives lost on these lakes. Well, they're basically seas, but they are still fearsome beasts that demand their respect. Because if you fail to respect the waters, they will take everything from you and they will give nothing back. And to that end, it it's not an understatement to say how kind of influential, how big it winds up being in Michigan. If I just as an example to show here, well, the front page of, for example, M Live and Matt Fitzgerald, hear the heartbreaking audio from the night the big. It, it's nothing I'm gonna necessarily go playing because it is kind of heartbreaking stuff. It's the last words of them saying they think they're gonna be okay, but they're about 15. They think they're gonna make it. They made if they had if they had made 15 more miles, they would have made safe harbor. It's a tragic story that you never quite get past. So every November 10th, it sort of comes up, and that unforgettable song comes to play. But I wanted to kind of acknowledge it. It's something that's always on my mind, especially this time of year, and I wanted to, just kind of reminisce a little bit, think about it, have a moment of silence for those lost. With that said, uh, sorry for the indulgence, folks. It's something that's always been on my mind, and being in a big anniversary, it was something I felt I wanted to acknowledge. But hey, what up, Fletcher? What's happening, man? Uh, no, but we're doing good otherwise. The weather's about to turn cold, so it's time to start busting out the flannel for real. Getting on those nice warm sweaters, get that hot chocolate or your coffee's ready. There's something warm and fuzzy and familiar with this time of year that I can't help but look forward to. especially because it's the time of year where certain family traditions have a tendency to kick in. Uh, for example, for my family, we before Thanksgiving hits, we have a tendency to all go out and have a big Thanksgiving meal with all the family, all the friends. We go out to eat, and it's one of those things where the beauty of it is nobody has to cook, nobody has to clean a dish. We don't have to worry about it. If I can't go see Uncle Bill over Christmas, over Thanksgiving, it's fine because we all got together, and it's a great chance to get out for a day. But it would seem as though that not everything is going swimmingly for everyone out there. No, because we're seeing all kinds of news hitting, like Square Enix has announced they're doing a whole bunch of layoffs, and after everything they've been doing, it's no surprise at all. Let's see. I saw a good doc on the Emma Fitzgerald. Do you want to react to it? Um, no, I didn't want to harbor on it quite too much. I just wanted to take a moment to bring it up and talk about it for a moment. Uh, you know, being a good son in the mitten, I couldn't help but feel the need to flex that story. We up you see up here we have a tendency to claim ownership over these links. We they become sort of a an identity to the state, to the people here. It's one of those things that just sort of they claim ownership of. Kind of like how down in Texas they have their whole idea of you don't mess with Texas, everything's bigger down here. There's a certain attitude that goes along with being a good son of the Lone Star State that and all that goes along with it. Well, I like to think everyone has their own cultures, their own traditions to that all that they claim. And, yes, this even means those people in Ohio who might happen to have their own brand identity to them. Poor bastards. But as it would seem, Square Enix has got a bunch of layoffs coming from the US branch, and frankly, it's no surprise at all to me, given how we've been seeing Square Enix just constantly going down the drain. They have no idea what to make and what their audience wants. And the thing is, Square Enix has this legacy they've been coasting off of for a long, long time. The Square Enix we tend to think of that it has that soft spot in our hearts is not the Square Enix of today. It's not the same creative team. They don't have the same sort of, you know, people working on it. They keep just fucking it up. And the reality is people need to accept that Square Enix isn't the Square of their childhoods. And I must admit that I myself am part of the problem because I will go out and I will happily hand over my money. I will go give it gladly to Square for the next RPG because I'm like, yes, I want to play this because Square Enix. I love this as a kid, and it's like this isn't the Square of my childhood. Now, at least I did wise up. I didn't go buying the latest Final Fantasy. I think they're on what 16 now. Yeah, because 16 was the last one. Because I'm not gonna go out and buy a PS5 just for Final Fantasy. It came out to PC. I still haven't touched it, partially because I don't know if my PC can handle it. So why bother? I'll get to it at some point, and when I do, it'll probably be on a $20 sale on Steam anyway. So I don't see any need to rush for it. PC gaming has taught me it's well worth it to take my time to wait. All good things come to me in the end, and I will get the best version. Plus, I got a backlog a mile long anyway. Like, I'm still taking my time going through Digimon, so I'm in no rush for it. But let's take a look at one of these articles here. This is from. Oh yeah, this. I haven't checked this website out too much. DEI Detected says Square Enix announces more layoffs for the USA branch. Now, of course, we should probably acknowledge the fact that yeah, hey, DEI Detected as a website probably going to have some slantings of their own. That said, let's see what the reporting says. Recently announced that Square Enix will lay off 100 employees from its California office to reorganize and consolidate its game development operations, primarily in Japan. The reason for this move is to streamline resources and enhance efficiency amid broader challenges in the video game industry, such as market shifts and cost pressures. And the problem is, right? If they don't know what to make, if they don't understand fundamentally who is their audience, they're never going to succeed. And you know what? I really don't think it's Gen Z. I don't think Gen Z give a shit about Final Fantasy because 7. You'll go look at 7 for what it is. Final Fantasy, the original PS1 game. The art style is janky. It has not aged gracefully, which is to say, you look at that game, it doesn't hold up well, visually speaking. Story wise, yeah, it's something people like, but the reality is there's a lot of games from that era, especially from that transition to 3D, that just have not aged with grace. You know, you can't expect to just put the same game out and expect it to sell as well as it did or sell better because there's more people out there. Can it happen? Yeah, sure, but it's not a safe bet. And so I have to doubt and question, how well is the Final Fantasy VII remakes realistically going to do for that younger audience, who, frankly, they've heard of the legacy of this game, but how well is it going to actually do? And I mean, we even know now that because they were so tied to PlayStation exclusivity, it did hurt them in the end. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Well, we could see. Square Enix further elaborates on its new goal by stating to strengthen development capabilities from a group-wide perspective and to optimize resource allocation for maximizing its. Oh, we are going to cut and we are going to push out more. Yes, it did. In fact, the live stream is going on right now. So, so we are cutting and we are going to capitalize on what's left. That is their grand strategy. It is the most basic of strategies of this is what we're going to do. Square Enix is holding on to a few Western developed games such as Life is Strange, Outriders, Just Cause, and Power Wash Simulator. All right, I'm I'd be quick to poke fun at probably Life is Strange from the little bit I know about Life is Strange. That's one I would probably be quick to point the finger at, but and I have a slight pause because it seems to sell fairly well. So I don't know if Life is Strange is actually uh monetarily speaking a big joke. That said, I would absolutely love a new Just Cause. We were talking about the good sons of Texas. We were talking about people with pride in their home states and their regions, and this boy is no different. So, folks, without further ado, I have a special guest hopping in the back here. So let me give him in his warm welcome. Hello, hello. Good.
No, I can't hear anything if you can hear me.
Oh, there I hear you now. We good? That's how it goes sometimes. You know. Oh my goodness, folks, we are getting just all the friends showing up here tonight.
Oh, you gods! My roast is ruined! But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking?
What's up, Fudge Munchers?
What up, Snacks?
How's it going?
Not too bad. Just talking a little bit. Kind of reminiscing over the sinking of Edmund Fitzgerald, and we were talking about the sinking of Square Enix.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. Cool.
So, Snacks, what do you think? How do you think Square Enix is holding up?
Honestly, I haven't really paid attention to Square Enix as much. Back in the day, they used to have some really good games. I'm not. What was their latest game?
Aside from what Final Fantasy 16. Aside from Final Fantasy 16, I'm not exactly sure.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they have both the Final Fantasy games. So I guess that is kind of a golden goose that will be everlasting, evergreen, whatever you call it. But I haven't really noticed any other games that Square Enix has kind of, throw their hat in the ring with. But I'm trying to think of
Well,
one.
well, there is one other game that they have that has gotten quite a bit of my time. Uh, that was of course Power Wash Simulator.
Power Wash Simulator was them? Huh.
Well, they published
you-
it. They
can you
didn't.
hear me?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
can you hear us?
My volume's good.
Could probably come up a smidge, but I
Yeah.
think I can put you on the back end.
Everyone sounds like they're in a tin
Okay.
can for me, but I'm okay. I'm just chilling on my phone
Well,
right now. I'm kind of I'm just chilling right now. Just I built one of the my backlog Gunplas, and I built it super fast. It was the Zaku F series from the Netflix Revenge from Requiem. Remember that movie or series?
okay. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
built
bought
that
one of
one.
those and I built it.
Yeah, you
How's the
built it
build?
too. It was a quick build.
No, I
It was
have it.
really
I just
quick.
need to build it.
Oh, you have it? Yeah, it's a quick build. It's a quick build.
Does it? Okay. Does it feel like the Origin style, or does it feel like new tooling?
The tooling's a little different. It,
Okay.
but you could see some similarities, but the tooling's very simplistic. So
Okay, somewhere between that and a real grade, or sorry, an entry grade.
kinda. It took me as long as an entry grade. It was a quick build. Yeah. I don't like the colors on it. I'm just like, oh, it doesn't look like this in the show. And anyways, I want to paint it different colors anyway. So
Because it's like that dark military green and brown with those red highlights, right?
yeah, but the brown is not. It's a weird brown, and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, like I said,
I'm not. I'm not. I don't mind the red. The red looks okay, but it's the brown that just doesn't like. I don't know. It's like a emoji poo brown, you know.
So, so what
Sorry.
you're saying is you got to get around to do a little more airbrushing, a little more painting yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I already I did some airbrushing on the 30-minute sisters. You know the shooting and scooting pair of twins I did.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's super great. And then I put some decals on the bike and whatnot. Yep. That one's pretty much done. I can put a finish sticker on that one. Yes, sir. But
Nice.
but yeah, I'm feeling because I want to paint the Mariner Zaku as well. That one's kind of it's I want to paint it blue and green. So, and I've got a whole bunch of like this like goblinish green kind of color that's very Zaku greenish. So
Goblin.
yeah, goblin green.
Okay. That sounds
Yep.
good.
Yep. I mean, I've got enough char stuff, so I don't need to paint. I can paint Zaku's green now.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where, certain hobbies, it always winds up kind of being the case where it's like, do I need more of this model? Do I have to have more of this? It's like, I already have like 35 unpainted Space Marines. Do I need to buy another box?
True that.
And then this past week in Games Workshop is like, guess what, bitch? We are making plastic models of Captain Titus. Like Titus
Nice.
and his so they are dropping a brand new Captain Titus. He's getting a model. His whole little squad is getting stuff. So it's like, oh, you sons of bitches. I don't collect Ultramarines, but you're making me want to go get the Titus model.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty dope. Yeah, that's one thing that the Games Workshop has to do is up their game because everyone's 3D printing everything nowadays, and it's just like,
Well, their strategy for that has been to sue anyone who makes anything remotely adjacent to the Warhammer IPs.
Oh yeah, it's like.
And for the most part, it's been kind of working to their benefit. I mean, aside from all the negative PR, but they don't care.
Yeah, giant.
They make all the money.
Yeah, it's like giant space knights. Yeah, that's literally our stuff. We're suing you.
Yeah, we laugh, but let's not forget, Games Workshop tried to copyright pauldrons.
Yeah, like they're the first one who's ever had a witch's brew before.
Yeah, it's like a pauldron on a mini. Yeah, there's a thing called actual suits of armor that have it. So yeah, no.
They tried. I mean, the fact that they tried to basically copyright like a historical weapon. It's like when Disney tried to copyright Thor.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Unfortunately, it's based on a thing that's uncopyrightable.
Yeah.
That's like Disney having the movie Zeus, right? Or Hercules, right? And they're trying to copyright that. That's one of those things like, yeah, you can't do that. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you guys: you ever go down the more darker websites? You're like, hey, I like this character. You got a popular character you look up, and you're like, why, yes, I love Gardevoir. I think that's a great Pokemon. Let me go look this thing up, and then you forget to turn on the safe image,
Never happened before.
and then before you know it, it's like, oh my god, there is so much porn of this character. Why is there so much porn of this character?
Hey, what I do with my Ditto skin is what I do, okay?
But have you ever really stopped to think about which character has more?
It's probably Staryu.
Well,
The Staryu with the leg. Oh boy.
I asked because there is in fact a game for this.
Of course. I mean, there's always something about something, right?
Yeah. There's always something.
Would you like to play this game?
Is this speed run?
Is this a choose your own adventure that we're playing right now?
Oh no! Oh no!
Yes. So it's you're presented with a simple A or B question. Which one do you think has more art of them on Rule 34?
Oh, what's
Hmm.
that? Is that Riku, from Final Fantasy 7, 10?
10.
Yeah,
Ooh.
10. I'm probably, yeah. The furry community is crazy, but Final Fantasy is worldwide, so I'm gonna say the Final Fantasy character.
So yeah, but probably the Final Fantasy character because he's been around so long. She's been around so long. But the Zenless Zone Zero, they have stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, who can when I can't help whenever I see Von Lycan, all I think about is that clip of Bao just like passing out when she pulled him.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that was funny.
So let's see what happens.
Hmm.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. X to doubt it, but no, it says so. It says so. All right.
Well, it's also on Rule 34. So okay, here's the thing.
It's not always uploaded there. Yeah.
But it's also who's more modern and who's current. So like somebody that's been around for a while that maybe there wasn't Rule 34 back then, or maybe they were uploaded to a different site, is also
Yeah.
a factor into this. Great game, wholesome game we're playing.
Yes. Just
Yeah.
which one do we think has more fan art? There we
Obviously,
go. That's the
oh,
question. Who has
oh,
more fan art?
The one that's dressed like a freaking flower. No, I'm joking. It's the Naruto character. Straight up.
I want to say Naruto, but also I'm gonna go Pokemon because it's Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
kind of leaning the same way. Yeah, Daedara has been around for a while, but it's Pokemon. It's got to be a Pokemon.
Dang. Holy smokes. I
Mhm.
was going to be like Pokemon, but shit. Okay.
Okay, so now
Okay,
we have
okay.
just the
This
the
isn't. This is an apples and oranges thing.
Yeah. This is kind of apples and
You're
oranges,
saying,
but still.
does the whole franchise of Neon Genesis Evangelion have as many not NSFW photos as one Pokemon?
Yeah.
because
There's.
I guess ultimately it's a question of franchise or character as an image search tag on Rule
Mm-hmm.
30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Well, Neon Genesis Evangelion's got literally like there's images, there's fan fictions in manga and written form, and there's a whole bunch of like craziness.
Yeah.
There's probably a couple spicy animations of it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say if it's not Neon Genesis Evangelion, it's just because it's on this platform right here. That's
Yeah.
what they're. Yeah.
I agree. I would go with Evangelion for this one.
But
Yeah.
I say that, but it's probably not going to be it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I have an inkling that it's not going to be it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might because we got if we stop and think about this. Under Neon Genesis Evangelion, we have Rei, we have
Mm-hmm.
Asuka, and we
Mm-hmm.
have Misato.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Misato. Yep.
We have all three of those characters that hit this tag.
What about who's the one who the one who runs Evangelion 8, the pink one with the sniper?
Oh, I forgot her name.
She also gets brought up in things.
Yep. She does get brought up in things too.
All right, let's
Forgot about
try
the
it.
fifth child.
Holy shit!
Okay, that makes sense. Good.
Good.
I was right. I
Yeah.
was right. I was like, it should be that much. Holy smokes. Okay. What we got here?
We
We'll do one or
What
two more.
what does that say? I can't see.
Nidalee?
Nidalee from League of Legends.
That
Oh,
picture does not help me
okay.
know who that character is.
Yeah, I know.
I have no idea.
I want to say Evangelion
Me too.
League. I
Well, it's
I'm not in the league like fandom, so I don't know how vast and big it is. I understand that there's
That's what she
literally
said.
like conventions and game stuff and a whole bunch of stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's there's a lot of that because there's a lot of weirdos in the league community. Sorry, I'm just
Mhm.
calling, a spade, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I could definitely see that.
See, the problem is it's not even like one of the main characters, like the one that had that arcane series. What
Oh,
Jinx? Like
okay.
if it was her, I would say she might
How much
potentially
of an
have some
offshoot is this character? Is it like a second stringer? Is it like a fifth stringer?
problems. I have never heard of this character before, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna
Yeah.
make the
Yeah.
educated guess that an entire franchise gets way more tags.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go with Evangelion on this one too.
Yeah, it's a popular thing, but it's an unpopular character. That's kind of plays into it too. So
Woo. Okay.
Wait.
yep. Okay, good. That's what I thought. What's this
Uh.
say?
Okay.
Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. There's probably gonna be. Oh, I'm trying to get. I'm gonna.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right.
Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
Punkwaddle.
Oh no!
Ironcaster. We're gonna guess the number. Closest wins. For Tom and Jerry, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess 410.
Now, I'm gonna say there's gonna be 11,000.
11,000. Price is right rules.
I think it'll be like 500. I don't think it'll be as many.
500. Okay. Let's see.
So, which are we
I hope
going?
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah. Well, Punkwaddle says it's more than that one. So, and me and Ironcaster are both like middle under 1,000. So, let's see.
I hope I'm wrong. Okay, good. Cool.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay,
me and Ironcaster were close. Ironcaster won that one, though. Ironcaster won that one.
Well, it's good to know that some people keep some things wholesome. I just have I don't trust the internet.
Oh, Face Day Night. That's not even a question. It's that. It's that.
I'll stick on my 11,000 or on that one. Yeah.
For Face Day Night, I'm gonna go like
For the franchise.
For the franchise, I'm gonna go like in the 20,000s.
Well, it's just Day Night, so that's just one series of the franchise. It's not the whole franchise.
Yeah, but even still, I'm gonna go like.
It's a really popular one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really popular one, and I'm gonna go 20,000.
Okay.
Because it's not as old as like Evangelion. I'm thinking it's gonna be lower, but I'll still say like 5,000.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm probably shooting the moon on that one. 16. Okay.
I almost went up to 15.
Yeah, I was thinking about 15 too, but I'm like, I'll go up another 5,000. It was almost 17, so it was close, but Punkwaddle got that one. Elastigirl. Okay, Elastigirl. I'm gonna guess like 7,000.
I'm going 9,000.
9,000, yeah.
The question is, I guess the first and most pressing question is,
hold on.
Which one is going to have more hits?
It's Elastigirl, so I'll only go 5,000.
Yeah.
But do you think she's more popular than Fate Stay Night?
No,
No. No, she's not more popular. But the question is, how many tags are just her, and how many tags are other people? And I shouldn't say more.
Yeah. You also have
Ironcaster,
to.
why are we doing this on your show?
This is fun. It's we're not actually watching it. We're just speculating how depraved other people are.
Oh,
Mhm,
okay.
Other artists, I should say.
mhm.
Okay,
Um,
so which way are you guys going? Face Day Night or Elastigirl?
it's Face Day Night and Elastigirl is 7. I'm sticking with 7,000.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with you. I'd say 6. I'll go 6 since I said 5 earlier. I won't go infringe on your 1,000. But
Okay.
but here's the thing. It could be closer to 10 or 11 because tagged with the things that also could be tagged with. So let's find out what it is.
Well, this is specifically we're talking about the tag Elastigirl.
Right.
Oh, the tag
But
is Elastigirl.
but here's
Yeah.
the thing. Certain things are tagged in tandem with other things.
Oh, it was in the 7,000s. Yeah, I got that one.
Nice. Oh,
Got one finally. I'm not sure who that character is from.
I think
also
she's the
hi
one that can
chat.
make. I
What's
think
that?
she's the one who can make her. She can make her hands big.
Okay. Oh, I can't see the series. What series is that from?
My
Hero
Hero
Academia.
Academia.
Okay. Oh, I want to say it narrowly beats her, Elastigirl,
Uh-huh.
just because the series anime is a lot more popular than Disney or yeah, it's Disney. It's Disney, right?
Yeah, I'll say
Pixar.
the Disney tags are a little more niche. My Hero Academia has been very popular for a while.
Yeah, and
Okay, but
there's a lot more crazy people that will draw
My
spicy,
anime.
yeah, My Hero than spicy Elastigirlies. That's
Yeah.
just
okay,
saying.
but the problem I have with this though is she's not even a main she's not even part of the main classroom. She's like
Yeah.
the secondary classroom, so she doesn't get nearly as much screen time. She isn't the fucking bunny hero. She isn't the Miss Midnight. She isn't one of
I'm
those
saying
like
Also phrasing, really?
yeah. I'm saying narrowly beats. Narrowly beats. It's still in the 7,000s. It might Alaska might take it, but I'm guessing no.
Uh,
Just because it is it's a I don't recognize that character. So, but
and
then
that's
again, I'm
that
not a big Hero Academia fan, so.
yeah. Where's Brandon the anime guy with his anime reference?
Oh yeah.
I mean really we need to make him start playing this game.
Yeah, my Brandon, he likes all the big popular shows.
Big what? Okay, anyway.
So we go with Elastigirl.
No, but
Mm-mm.
yep.
Mm.
Oh,
Damn.
dang.
Game over.
Oh,
Man.
that was the last one, or is it like you have to guess right to keep playing?
Well, it becomes more of a high score game. Like how
Oh, I see.
basically how well do you know your Rule 34 hits?
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
that's a test I am okay with failing.
Would you believe I found this in an article from Kotaku?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I totally would. Because Kotaku's got what else are they gonna write about?
I mean, this is prime anime, news because either you're trying to follow the seasons or it's the other stuff.
Yeah, the other stuff. The stuff we won't talk about quite right now. No.
Yeah,
We've alluded to.
it's a whole bunch of stuff that like is just like, oh hey, this Steam controller leaked, and oh here's a new. Turns out Diablo 4 is getting censored in China. Big surprise.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's okay. I don't want to play video games in China, anyways.
I don't know. China has some good video games. I wouldn't want to play them in China because then I'd have to go to China because I like
Yeah.
where I am. And it's not that I have anything against China because they have good food, and maybe I could check out their wall. But I really don't want to relocate it to play a game that should be available worldwide. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, Where Winds Meet is releasing this weekend. Okay.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, there's a game on PS5 and mobile. It's NetEase is releasing it. They just also released the Sword of Justice mobile game, but it's supposed to be it's a PS5 game. It, it's that wuxia, the Chinese sort of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon style, kind of both of the game aesthetics. And it's supposed to be like where they use some AI for the characters, the NPCs that you interact with. So like you can build your own story and remember it of your own interactions. There's a single player mode, and there's a mode once you get good enough that you can go quest with other people and kind of in the MMO world sort of thing. And people have been saying that some of these MMO games, the future is having the single player mode as well, so you can switch back and forth. It's interesting. It looks fun.
Well, I mean, fundamentally, that is kind of the sort of experience that I've been enjoying in my MMOs with games
Hmm.
like Guild Wars 2,
Hmm.
which last I checked, I have over 5,000 hours clocked in that game.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Did you start
I mean,
yesterday?
about a week ago.
Okay.
Yeah, see, he got 5,000 hours in just 24-hour time. Yep.
I mean, video game time is totally different time, right? It's science.
I mean,
Yes.
it's all about the min maxing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've capitalized and taken advantage of all the cooldown buffs to get myself really up there.
You know, and if you've been watching, can I ask you for one more thing? You know, her blessing is the time speed up time. You know, things so she can run around punching people quicker. It could happen
Yeah,
in real
that's the
life.
idea.
I still gotta watch that show,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm only about one episode behind on Toji Wants to Be a Common Rider.
Nice.
I think I'm caught up. That show is hilarious.
I'm not caught up, but I am getting there.
Did you see the proposal?
Yes.
Wow.
I have not seen that yet.
Okay, so you're probably 2 episodes behind then.
Yeah, I'm on 3 or 4. So yeah, I'm excited.
It's getting better and better.
Mm-hmm. The what?
Putting cursed objects in our D&D games is one of our great joys.
Why does Pikachu look like Sonic?
That's Sonichu. And it is a cursed item that you shall not touch, Punkwaddle. If you know
this is the thing.
This is the Christian idol that one does not simply acquire.
I saw it on the necklace and realized that I want to run away.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Look, I might do silver or gold chains.
I could break into the lore, but
no.
Say,
I would rather go play Rule 34 again than talk about this.
The lore is not terrible in the inception, but
it's a
then
slope.
It goes and goes and goes so bad. It went from freaking PewDiePie talking about it.
Oh really? Yeah,
early PewDiePie talking about it, like
Uh-huh.
2009 PewDiePie and stuff like that, to like It's a Gundam talking about it,
Mm-hmm.
to like
Nick Ricada talking about it.
Nick
Well, no.
Ricada talking about it. Yeah.
Nick, he got one and he put it on. He wore the necklace, and then you
Well,
saw his fall. And
yeah.
then iDubbbz got one, and you saw his fall.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mudahar put one on, and he had a little fall there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it like seriously, it like I would joke about it, but this one actually kind of spooks me out a little bit.
Why? You know what? Why are we going down this rabbit hole?
Yes, Chris
Funny.
Chan. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hashtag. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Well, I know.
That's
Arncaster is a good Chris Chan boy.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'll have
It was
sir. I'll
good
have you
fun,
know
though.
the term is Christorian.
Christorian, yes.
That's
Oh
also
my God.
terrible.
It is, yeah.
That's my favorite thing to do, by the way. Just like basically finally get people to break down and start watching the documentary, all 70 parts of it.
See, I had a coworker that got into it and told me a lot about his stuff, and I heard third, fourth party, and that was good for me. I got all the things I wanted to hear about, and I don't want to hear anymore.
It is an entire like corner of the internet that you kind of can't look away from.
It's a train wreck, but if you don't look at it to start with, you don't have to worry about ripping your face away from it.
It is a sad story if you think about it. It's someone who doesn't really have the traditional gaggle of friends. You know what I mean? There's no friend group, so you reach out to the internet. And how do you reach out to the internet? You document. You talk to a camera, and then you post it, and you see what people say about you, and that's just a windy turn of especially for a person who's not quite all there. It can lead quite astray.
It is
Yes.
it is a social media equivalent of MC Escher's Looking Glass Self, but you're using the internet interactions and feedback to um, figure out the version of yourself that you think everybody sees.
Yeah. Like
Well,
it gives you so many negative vibes that the cute little Sonic the Hedgehog fan um medallion that you made yourself, you put in so many negative vibes, it becomes a cursed item. Ah,
well, the issue is like it's a
Later, DJ
story
Prince.
where you feel bad for Chris, and then he turns around and does something where you go, God damn it, Chris, and then you're like, no, you've done this to yourself.
Yeah.
It is this frustrating story to watch,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like you watch the train wreck slowly unfurl because there is a fascination with this of someone who's gone and just documented their entire life on the internet. And it
Mhm.
really goes to show you how important it is to unplug now and then because otherwise you will be consumed and you will go from like being addicted to the internet to becoming the content of the internet.
yeah. Oh, yeah, it is one of those tales of the man turning to madness and the madness turning to evil. And
It's
you
a
know,
slippery slope.
yeah. It's a windy turn, and Lord, uh,
Mm-hmm.
I I hope Chris Chan finds peace. I hope Jesus. Honestly, I hope he finds Jesus. I hope Chris Chan becomes a Christian boy again.
Mm. Well,
It ultimately it would do Chris some good to not be on the internet because Chris has been so led astray, so easily tricked and
Yeah.
taken advantage of by people on the internet. The
There are
horror stories of
crazy trolls that will freaking
Oh
that
yeah.
will and we see that with cases like Johnny Somali, like
Well,
that dummy,
the
which we're all rooting against him because he's a nuisance streamer and he's
but he willingly. I think Johnny Somali had the awareness to know that what he was doing was not great. I think he knew that he was pushing boundaries and was more interested in the reactions online than actual being respectful of anybody in real life because he valued the online interaction. I think Chris Chan is a more disconnected
oh yeah
story.
no, Christian is definitely very disconnected from let's just say no, I'll just leave
Yeah.
it at that. But
it's probably a good
even
idea that
even
Chris
then, the
is
Johnny
on.
Somali, he's got his chat that's toxic, and then his buddy that was his Korean friend person also leading astray too. Because
Mhm.
a lot of those crazy antics, he's actually participating in some of them, not all of them, obviously. But it's just got too many bad crowd people.
Yeah, and the
Ugh.
thing is, like, you don't have the same sort of excuse with a character like Chris that you do sorry, the other way around. Johnny Somali has deserved everything he has had coming because he just
Oh yeah,
cannot fundamentally accept any form of responsibility for his own actions. And so at this point, people just want to see him fall. Like, look, you're going through the court system in Korea is the punishment, and you are going to suffer. There is no getting out early. He is going to be there for essentially the rest of his life.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, he made a mess. Now he's stepping in rakes. Now he's got to clean up the mess with a bruised face. That's what he's got to do now.
That right?
He could have apologized and shown some humility, but no, that would have meant putting your ego aside.
Well,
I
then
mean,
he would have lost
getting
all his.
punched in the face was probably a good um uh omen to go home. When he got friggin' just slammed in the face like that, he probably should have been like, okay, what I'm doing is actually pissing people off. I should probably go home now.
No. He's getting street cred in America for things he was doing out on American streets, man.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
he
He
wasn't.
can enjoy all that street cred in about 30 years.
Yeah. What are you in
Again,
for? Being an
he
idiot.
he is a wafer of a man, so I guess going into
Allegedly.
the country makes him seem big.
I'm not. I can't judge all those things. And YouTube, it was a it was a it was a commentary. I wasn't calling him names. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, kind of maybe, but I think he earned some of them.
yeah, he earns a lot of
He earned the jail time.
Hmm. And the
yeah,
thing is,
he pled guilty finally to almost all of them, right? He's mostly guilty on most of the stuff, and
I think at some point he realized that if he at least you'd be like, yeah. I think it's too late for any leniency, but owning up is some sort of something, right?
yeah, I feel like yeah, he's gonna be in jail for quite a bit. I
Yeah.
do feel like the length of time that he's gonna be serving is a bit extreme, but like if you keep on doing the same freaking thing over and over and over and over again, what do you
Yeah.
expect? It's gonna pile up, and now you have to wait.
now it's
Go
time to
home.
pay the piper with it. And the thing is, for a guy like Johnny, the ultimate punishment is going to be irrelevancy, is just to ignore him at this
Yep.
point. At this
He's
point,
gonna go to a Korean prison for a couple years, maybe I don't know, like 5 at the most, or 12 technically. 12 is the maximum, I think. I don't know. I think legal mindset says something like 12 years is max. But yeah, he's gonna like a good chunk of his life is gonna be social media blackout.
Yep.
Yep.
And
At this point, I'm assuming a minimum of a decade.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I don't think they want to go easy on him. I think he kind of he made himself into a cautionary tale, and I don't think that letting him off easy, especially when there's how many people during the course, even as his trial started doing nuisance streaming in other countries, and some of the people he was with that are kind of getting some flack because of guilt by association, right?
well,
Like,
he is coming home after he's done his jail sentences and all that. I just see that they're just gonna excommunicate him from freaking Asia in general. And
one-way
then
ticket.
he's gonna be doing some crazy stuff in America, and we'll see how that is. There might be he's completely irrelevant and nobody cares, and we won't hear about it because he's so obscure and no one cares. Or there's going to be like, oh, Johnny's back, and
It's
then
kind of like the
people
Paul
kind of locale him.
for a minute, and then all of a sudden, one of them paid off or allegedly paid off. Mike
Yeah.
Tyson.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is he won't have any real clout to him. It's just gonna be he's gonna try to probably get some attention going, but I think there'll probably be some issues where uh, he'll probably get some sort of handler in the U.S. that's gonna like try to keep him reined in.
Mm. Well, it'd be like a prominent streamer, well, not prominent, but semi-prominent for weird reasons, started streaming again after they stopped like 7 years ago. You know what I mean? It'd be
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Well, it's kind of like how Howard Stern is already kind of washed out and kind of not doing the thing he used to do. I can see when Johnny gets out, in a decade or something, and kind of like an Uncle Rico situation, trying to live the glory days, and some people are like, yeah, that's so cool, O'Doyle rules, and like other people have been like, yeah, we were over it a decade ago, and be like a flash in the pan.
Yeah, everyone hated freaking Logan Paul when he did that in like 2018, 2019,
Yeah,
whenever that was. We all like, I mean, the Japan like vlog was freaking horrendous.
yeah,
It
And
only
the
got
worst part about that whole
overshadowed
trend,
with the suicide forest video, that vlog. Those are two different vlogs. Everyone forgets about him like acting like a complete you know what in freaking Shinjuku Station and all that. And I'm like who, like where's the cops? Like this guy is like a complete crazy nuisance, and
yeah.
that's
and
that's kind of that was. I don't want to say he was like the very first nuisance streamer, but he's one of the biggest ones.
the
Yeah.
worst part of all this is how it's been giving, Westerners, giving especially Americans, bad names and bad reputations all around the world. Because you think about all these big names that have gone out and been
Yep.
doing this stuff. Of course, you mentioned Logan Paul. Oh God, there are so many of these stories been going on. There are and the thing is, there are little stories that pop up here or there where Westerners will go and act like complete jackasses in Japan.
Yep.
Well,
And
I will counter this. I will counter that notion of like Americans and that is it's not an American thing. It's or a Western thing. There are plenty of stories of people from China just being complete, what's in Japan and Korea, um, in England even. It's there's a whole bunch of like this is not just a Western culture thing. It's an internet culture in general.
Being
There's
yeah.
the nuisance is multicultural. Unfortunately, as fucked up as that sounds, but
No.
I do understand what you're trying to say. Is it kind of it does it make you feel bad? Do it make some people like be
Mm.
prejudicial? Probably. But those people were prone to be prejudicial anyways, I would think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
My 2 cents.
yeah, no, you're right. There is this sort of idea and a feeling that there's an over need to sort of overcompensate and kind of not want to try to make up for the bad examples and not live up to some negative stereotypes.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
with that said, I think it's a bit of a strange place to call it for tonight. We've had some laughs along the way. We played some fun games.
Yeah,
Uh,
we played some fun games. Yeah.
We learned what tags. Never mind.
Yeah,
learned
and the
just
Marine Corps
how much
turned
people like.
250 years old. Hurrah!
Hoorah.
Hurrah! Happy
Hoorah.
birthday, Marine!
Yeah. Happy birthday, you guys.
It's weird how that and the Edmund Fitzgerald happened today. But yes, happy birthday, Marines.
Hmm.
With that said, folks, what we got going on this week? Snacks?
Fuck, I don't know.
No more Gators Adventures?
Yeah. I've got some. I had something written down. I just need to actually do some filming, and it's been rainy and kind of just I'm just like maybe I'll just rewrite and do something inside. That's what I'll probably have to do. But I've been mostly just offline, just building and painting Gunpla because that's what I want to do.
Yeah, do what you want.
Nothing
I
wrong with
know,
that.
right? Unfortunately, I'm not a YouTuber of prominence, so I don't get the monies from making
The YouTuber stuff. You don't become YouTuber by not being YouTuber.
That's true. That's true. You have to be YouTuber to be YouTuber.
And I say this is my laptop went kaput.
No, uncompute.
It went
Shit.
uncompute. It went kaput and uncompute. Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah. So that's because I know I put a comment in one of the chats earlier today, but it's been limping along. I had a Lenovo idea pad that it was like the first or second. I think it was like first gen, but no wait, I don't remember gen, but it's a while back, not first gen, but it was. They're known to have hinge issues. Like it has a plastic case, but like a metal tap for the keys, but the hinges were stronger than the case, and the hinges kind of broke out. And then because the hinges suck so much and they're stronger, it kind of started warping. And I dropped it once too a while back. So like basically the insides are all shot. We my friend helped me take it apart to look at all the connections, and it's something deeper, maybe motherboard or something. So basically, we're at the point where okay, I think we're just gonna have to like
a new compute.
get a new compute. Gonna need to. We tried to use over the Wi-Fi network to salvage old files, and then it just froze again. It's like okay, we're just gonna have to use the cable and dig for it. So so that means I do have a computer that I'm on right now, but setting up all the stuff, getting all my assets back, the fact that I can download and get all the things again, but it's going to be different versions than what I had, so I'm going to have to play with settings to get things back up the way I want them. So it's going to take me a minute to get everything where I need it to be. So it's going to take, like I said, some time.
Yeah. Well, that is a thing. All right. Well,
Punk, Punk, I hope you get that taken care of, and I hope it doesn't cost you too much. I feel you because I'm starting to have a little bit of issues with my PC here, I fear it might be the motherboard acting up on me, but
Yeah,
we'll find out.
like I understand the value of desktops, but I still like laptops better for functionality. So
yeah.
But let's see. So, coming up this weekend, I've got my little family outing, doing my little Frankenmuth Zenders trip, and with that, I might be doing a little Christmas shopping. So, boys, you might be getting another ornament in this year.
Sweet.
Ooh,
I'm excited.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
with that said, folks, I think we're going to call it for tonight. I want to thank everyone who decided to come on out and say hi and, pop in the chat for a minute. Thank you to everyone out there. Thank you to my fine co-host and frequent collaborators who've come by, Punkwaddle Snacks. I appreciate you taking the time out of your days to come with me and pass a little bit of time and see what nonsense I can pull out of my sleeves.
Yep. Well, it's past my bedtime. I gotta go.
Oh, and to answer your question, Fletcher, I actually DJ Ronnie helped me with this, but I did get a backup boot drive for Windows 10 a few days before it went kind of offline, so I do have the ability to put a computer back on Windows 10 while I wait for something better to show up or get on Linux.
You would totally go on Linux.
Oh,
Mac
what?
Penguin.
Penguin's a little bit too on the beak for you?
It's a little too on the beak. Yep.
You joke about that, but playing around with a little bit of Linux thanks to the Steam Deck, and I'm starting to think about it a little bit myself.
Other than
It's not a bad
some of the,
operating system. It's not.
other than having a partition on Windows so that like some of the games and permissions, if I want to play those, other than that, Linux makes sense.
Well, I've got a little mini PC hooked up to the TV that I might just go ahead and turn into a Linux machine just to experiment and give it a try. But with that said, folks, I think this has been a rather silly show. Let's get out of here, and we'll try to forget about this too much. So, guys, be good yourselves, and remember, life's too short. So, have some laughs.
I know stupid, and this is definitely stupid.